Are we live? Maybe. Maybe. Are we live now? Why? Why is it like this? Why don't things just work? Okay. So I think things are working, but maybe they're not. No, I'm alive. I'm live, I guess. Even though OBS is all busted up. Why are you like this, OBS? God damn it. It's because I haven't updated OBS, and if I do so, I'll be even later. Anyway. Alright. Hey, what up, Willow? How's it going? This is so weird. Okay. Anyway, we've got Monster Fish on the docket today with some blood orange, carrot, ginger, health aid kombucha. We are here. I'm barely alive, but I'm alive. I assume you're barely alive, but alive to you, Willow. How are you doing? Yep. I feel that. Barely alive, but alive. Anyway, if you have ideas for stuff that you want to see, let me know. Other than that, I'm actually going to be working on the backgrounds. I want to keep them still pretty like flat and graphic, but I still want to have some fun, interesting stuff. Like we have this unicorn land, I think is pretty fun. Let's see. We've got... This is just like the basic overcast. Am I still alive? Maybe. Did I freeze? Ah, yes. Okay. Ooh, Arctic snowstorm. It's weird. Anyway, like, my Twitch is all weird today. Anyway, but yeah, radioactive. I have volcanic. We've got just open water. We're out on the ocean. Sunset. Nice and creepy. We have dysregulated, as in like an unregulated pollution toxic dump zone. I have good old lost in time and space. And then unicorn land. But Arctic snowstorm sounds really good. We can do that. I like the idea of it being a snowstorm. Yeah, toilet water looks gross. Okay. Arctic snowstorm. Okay, let's see. I guess it should probably... Maybe it's like icy, right? It's like the water is frozen over, maybe. Do some cracks in the ice or something. I don't know. Maybe... Maybe we'll do just like plain water, but then on top of this layer, we'll do like ice. What's the easiest way of doing that? I think... Actually, duplicate this layer. Ooh, Aurora Borealis. Okay, I'm into that. We'll get there. We'll get to the Aurora Borealis. Just remind me if I forget it. Okay, so now I have this. How am I going to make this icy? Okay, I think... like this. I'm just gonna erase away this part, and we'll have chunks of ice floating. Rain of comet meteors. I like that. I like both of those options. Okay, so we have that. I like the foggy background, but I might just make it a little bit cooler in terms of temperature. More blue. Not too much blue. Like that. Then these, give it more of a blue, purple. I want like a legit blue. So I'm just turning up the saturation so I can see the hue, and then I'll desaturate it. Then okay, I'll good lock transparent pixels, and we'll have to actually, I'm going to do this in a new layer. Yeah. I'll show you in a second why. Then I will create, because I'm just going to make a clipping mask, and it will clip to that. And then I can go through and I can like kind of erase parts here and there. No, oh, ad breaks? Ah, sorry. Dumb. I think I find I have a very much like a love-hate relationship with the ad breaks, because ad breaks suck. But they do actually pay me, which is surprising. I was like, what? I do. Not a lot. Not even enough to cover my kombucha addiction, but they do pay me. So thank you for putting up with it, because it means more kombucha for me. That should be, I guess, my sole like plea to people. Like my content, watch my ads so I can buy kombucha. People are like, I don't like them that, I don't like your content that much. Okay, we got snowy peaks, we've got ice flows, and then I think, oh, you know what we'll do? We'll do two different versions. This is gonna be, oh, I do want the sky to be, it's almost the exact same color as the ice, which is, it would do it like that. A little tweak. I'm going to flatten all this as to be like the Arctic version. And then I'm going to duplicate it, and we're going to make a snowstorm version. I think, what's the quickest way of doing that? I think I'm also, okay, so honestly, there's like very easy ways I could do this snowstorm thing, but I'm also trying to think about what is the way that is going to also make these the smallest file size possible. Because with FX hash, you need to make them not crunchy, you know, or not, like the more rendered I make something, the more colors I use, the less effective it actually is. Oops. That might be too much, right? I think that's too much. Bit much. I mean, me just making 1,000,000 dots of snow with some direction to it, I guess. Yeah, like they're just like the spray on snow and they just go way too crazy. I wish FX hash, well, okay, maybe it does. I don't know how to do it, but I wish I could pair this layer and have it be at the very top, and then it only shows up if it was this, like, you get this bottom layer. So then I could actually have snow, like, in front of the fish. That'd be cool. But instead you just get like, oh, maybe there's like a window here and you're just out on a boat looking outside. I think maybe that's just what I have to tell myself. It's really weird looking at my second monitor to check for chats, but oh, that's weird. Okay. Because my Twitch is frozen, so I'm frozen and I can't see live updates, but my OBS is not frozen. I can move around, but then my chat needs to be open in Twitch because it's not showing in OBS. Everything's all crazy. Anyway, weird. Okay. Anyway, my setup's all messed up. I think I need to update OBS is actually the problem. But oh yeah, that'd be, you know, so this is the thing, is that params means that you actually, to use params, you have to actually like know what you're doing in terms of coding. This is all just still I'm still using Pure Spider's template that I've like like it broke like when they updated params, but then there's ways you can like there's just like one manual code edit you have to change and then it works again. Nuh-uh. I've never used params because I don't think his template supports it, to be honest. Ooh, you know, like, what about... Ooh, I kind of like this. See, like, that's way too much. But, like, putting this extra layer of texture... this is going to make the file way too big, but, like, I kind of like it, though. I'm kind of into it. Versus that. That just feels like snowy on the clear day. But, like, I feel like that makes it feel, like, really Arctic. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to redo that layer. I'll just Chibi Thulu was perhaps really? That's wild. That doesn't make any sense because params allows you to edit things and then you mint, right? Like you mess around with the various things and then you're like, I don't know about this. I do not know about this. I feel like Object is lying to you. Ooh, there we go. That was maybe too much. That was too much. Too much. I wonder if maybe it was literally just the fact that I like edited that code, so then for whatever reason fxhash reads it as params. I don't know. Okay. There we go. I feel like that makes me pretty happy. I'm happy with this. Okay. So, you know what? No, wait. Okay. So I'm going to... Wait, just duplicate everything, Rick. Don't think too hard about this. Oh yeah, if you ever finish... Yeah, let me know, and I can walk you through it. Okay, so this is going to be... Arctic, Willows, Arctic snowstorm. And then this version will be Arctic snowstorm. Or I guess I'll just put it like Willows Arctic snowstorm 2. So if this makes my file just too gigantic, then I'll use this one. Either way, it'll be named after you. Is your idea. So, okay. And then, oh, okay, yeah. We could do Aurora Borealis now. That's also gonna. Okay. I fought so this gradient, I'm like, I don't know if I can do it because it's going to take up, it's going to be so much information. But we can try it again. I mean, you also you have a bunch of other traits, Willow, in this, I think. You at least have your giant tree. Willow trees, willow tree. I love that this is such a different, massive trait compared to everything else. It's like, oh, fin, boom, giant tree. Anyway. Yeah, I think it works out. I don't think you're right. I think you mentioned that, and then I don't think you were on stream when I finished the tree, but I also like this weird brain one. That one's fun. Just like, why is that there? I don't know. Anyway, okay, wait, what am I doing? I'm doing backgrounds. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So we were mentioning, can we do a Aurora Borealis? Maybe. I don't know. Like, I mean, to be fair, the only names I have on here that are named after someone are yours and Ray. So there were some. I know you missed some streams, but I think you might have been on like the second one, and so there's like a bunch named after you. I guess, well, I don't know. Should we keep the... Yeah, it was like day 2 of Fishy time, I think. I don't know, maybe... Okay. Main thing, I just want to just delete that. And that's fine. I don't need these yet. I'll need to make a new one in a second, but it's fine. I think do I have an Aurora Borealis brush? I feel like Photoshop used to have a Aurora Borealis brush. And I was like, this is such like a fucking random ass thing to have. But they had it. And I don't know if they do anymore. I don't think they do. Just going through all my sample brushes. Nope. Does not look like they do. Ooh, there's a non-photo blue pencil line. Oh, that's kind of cool. I should make that part of my like usual kit, I think, but I don't actually. Never mind. All right, so we don't have an actual Aurora Borealis. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Let's see. I need reference though. This is wild. Let's see. Okay. Oh, you can see it tonight, maybe? Not in LA, but oh well. Okay, so it's kind of like smeared up. I don't know. I'm just looking at images. So like weird laser beams that smear up. Waves that smear up. Okay. Ah, fuck. That's frustrating. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not fine. I gotta actually redo this. We will... Okay. Get a second chance to do it. It's fun and exciting. Sorry. See you in 60. Purple, green, blue, kind of neon green. Okay. SodaStream, is that what? Like, I'm always interested what they play, like as like for my advertisements. You know, they're like what do they think people watching this weird random art stream care about? And apparently, SodaStream. Cool. I don't know if I'm really into this. Oh, HIV test. That's cool, I guess. I mean, HIV tests are important to have, but fun. SodaStream and HIV tests. Cool. Artist, you need to know. SodaStream with a diabetes test. That's so funny. If only. I don't know. Does this look Borealis-y? I could just be getting lazy, to be fair. Too dense. Yeah, that's a good point. I think maybe it's take this down. Kind of feels like there's like a electric current, and then there's like emitting light, and then there's like the fog behind it, kind of. Have you ever seen it in real life, Willow? I have not. Yeah. It's definitely on my bucket list of one of those things I'd like to go see, but it's also something like I've never seriously tried because, you know, they like, you hear about all these people who like will go to Alaska or something, and then like they can't, like it's just not out, you know, wherever they're at, and you're like, like I don't really have any other like pressing need to go to Alaska. And so like I'm like, why would you go to Alaska? You're like, well, to see the Northern Lights, and then you're like, well, I don't really care about anything else. So like if I don't see it, it'd be kind of like a shitty trip, you know? And I know that, so that's why I haven't tried to make it up there at all, because it's like, How's that? I feel like that looks kind of Northern Lighty enough, you know? I mean, Alaska is technically part of the United States, but I know what you mean. The continental. Or continental? Yeah. Okay. Alright. I want to push this like more purpley and darker, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the US south of Canada. Fair. Fair enough. Okay, there we go. Make it more of a nighttime scene. There's a crazy Borealis stuff going on. All right. So, you know, an interesting thing that I probably need to do is I should actually go and, well, okay, yeah. This is a weird thing about FX Hash. This is like so kind of dumb that I have to do this, but because I'm using the image compositor versus true generative art, I'm going to, so you can see that it just stretches down. And this is one of those things that's like, it already has to pull the data to fill in this color. It probably doesn't matter going all the way down. But just in case. I'm gonna delete it. Okay. Just had to make sure that like you could still I didn't cut it too close, you know. Okay. To be honest, I probably don't need to do this, but you never know. Lost in time and space. This one, it'll actually save me like a few megabytes probably because it's the gradient was on the water. Well, so the thing with the overlap is it's true. It does, like, the pixel data does kind of matter. I'll just delete it out of that actually. But it's not that much more. So like if you're you can use a lot of pixels, but it's the number of different colors it has to pull per PNG. So like a flat gradient as a background is actually very little compared to a smaller image that has like 40 colors in it. That's like, imagine like a marble shown in rainbow light that's like photorealistically rendered. There's like, or like a photo of a marble that's like tiny, right? That's like maybe like that big or something. That would take up like a shit ton of space. Maybe it would take up about the same as like a big flat block of color. But yeah, you should try to have at least over the minimal overlap if possible, but it is what it is. All right, we have a bunch of backgrounds. I think this is going to be the main base background, the overcast. And then and I think the open water, maybe sunset. I feel like these make sense. Like those would be the more common ones maybe. And then the more rare ones will be the radioactive, volcanic, dysregulated, lost in time and space. Unicorn Land, I think, needs to be the most rare. Snowstorm, Arctic. This one will be rare as well. Aurora Borealis. This is, I think that one and this one are like the special ones. Yeah, thanks. I like the sunset one too. This one's like the gradient though. It's fine. It's fine. I'll make sure this one goes in. Unicorn Land. I find this one like brings me so much joy. I'm like, this is so ridiculous, but I'm really into it. Okay. Cool. I think sorry. What's layer 16? Oh, this is Venomous, I think. Yeah, color-wise. Venomous head. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you also have this one, Willow. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. When am I aiming for the mint? Maybe next week, I think. I think I'll have... I mean, to be honest, like... I could potentially get this out, like, tomorrow. But then, like, I haven't done any marketing for this, and I like kind of try to stay off X as much as possible. So like, I gotta go. It'll probably next week, maybe, or a week or two. I don't know. I'm not sure. I also have to figure out all of like the oh, okay. Did I talk to you about like the, as I call it, the degen mechanics for this yet? Sorry. I just need to write down how many traits I have so I can also determine how big of a size I can even go. Oh yeah, okay, this one's way simpler. You're not matching traits. There is, ooh, I hit this. Sorry. There's going to be a non-art related trait category that is just called weight. And basically it depends on the weight of your fish. So you get like 1 point for a certain weight, 3 points for a different weight, and then if you get like a super fat, heavy, giant fish, you would get the like 15-point thing or whatever. So it's more of the skulls, and the skulls represent shares of the total prize wallet. So that's how it goes. So pretty simple. Like you don't even like so the art has nothing to do with actually the bounty of the fish. Which makes me wonder if maybe I should make you burn the fish. You have to like consume the fish to get the skull from the giant fish. The skulls are simple. They act as a percentage. The more skulls you have, the bigger the percentage of the project you get. Why does my stream play so many ads? I'm sorry. Why? Why so many ads? No. No. Why is it like that? Okay, Coddle. This is the the worst. Join the army. Subaru is planting trees and Butterfinger. Crazy. This might be too big of a project for FX Hash. I'm starting to get a little concerned. I realized how many different trait categories I have. It's kind of a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, that's basically skulls. Imagine it as like don't think of it as I guess it's hard because of percentage value changes, but you think of it as a share, right? So like, like if you have if a project is worth 100 tes and you had only 5 shares, each share is worth 20 tes, right? But if you had a project worth 100 tes and there's 100 shares, each share is worth 1 tes, right? So it's hard to say of it, like think of it as like a percentage per se, but it's more of like it's a share. And so the fewer people that have, like, ideally, sorry, it's getting cold in here. Ideally, you have a high value pot with fewer shares, or you can just have knocked over a bunch of stuff, or you could have a high value pot with a lot of shares, but you have more shares. It's okay. I just knocked over my Instaset super glue accelerant. It's like a penny, a nickel, and a dime. There's 3 different color skulls, and one's worth 1, one is worth 3, and the other one is worth like more. I don't know. Or it's like a penny, a nickel, and a dollar bill. And that's the amount of cents is equal to the number of shares. It's not I don't think it's that complex, but I don't know. Maybe it was, sorry. And I can't change the skull part because just mint the fish. Be like, how many do I have? That's fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. That works. You don't have to know what's going on. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shit, I lost count. 1. Yeah, you can totally. Yeah, you could totally get a fish. I'll give you a few fish if you want. Because the other thing that I'm likely gonna mint prior to minting this, Photoshop can't handle it. Photoshop cannot handle it. Can you handle it? You did. Save. I'll be minting this too. In the meantime. This yellow creepy beauty. So this will, like, Tez wise, this will be more. So, but if you want the fish, because you can actually get Tez back, I'll give you multiple fish. Do you want fish or do you want Cthulhuina? Your choice. Your choice. And you can think on it. You know what? My favorite thing is the anal fin. I have what's known as the butt worms anal. And I just think that's gross and kind of hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, it looks like I have 9 or 10 traits and everything, so I'm probably, or 9 or more. There's actually 13 different markings. You have one in here too. You have the willow tree's amethyst growth. Okay. Willow gets the Cthulhuina out again. Oh, never mind. I don't need that. 12. I like the creepy parasite one. That's from the good old demons. I feel like I use that a lot. Rotting fish. There's the creepy weird mouths on the fish too. That one's fun. I wonder like what's like the weirdest combination. I'm sure that I don't know, the tree's pretty weird too. Yeah, 13. I think the willow tree, just because it's so big, I think juxtaposed with some of the other weird stuff like the eye, I think it might work out as the weirdest. Amethyst with joy. Excellent. Okay. I wonder what is the weirdest fish. Let's see. Maybe the mouths, the tree, the giant eye. Oh, definitely I think the cat paw for the pelvic fin, the anal fin. That's kind of weird. I don't know, the volcano one, the leg's weird, but the volcano's like really weird. It's like a weird like squirt bottle butthole thing. Leg is fun. And then I mean, the dragon tail is weird because it's big, but like, I don't know. I think maybe the tentacle, because it's like it just doesn't make sense. Pectoral. Tumor is gross, but I don't know. Maybe the hand, the baby hand. Oh wait, no. First rain had flowers. I mean, it's a volcanic poop shoot is basically what it is, Willow. What's this? I think this is like the venomous fish. Actually, I don't know. The trans pride fish is definitely like kind of weird. And then island-wise, probably Lost in Time and Space, maybe. Like, this is like probably the weirdest thing you can get. The flower fin to the perfect combo, yeah. I think this is probably as weird as it gets. I kind of want someone to get like, I think it would be really funny if like the biggest fish was like the most basic ass fucking fish like possible. People are like, this just looks like a fish. I'm like, I don't know. I don't. 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 I Very weird, very special. That's true. Like, okay, let me just export this as an example, just so I have one. A 420.69 pound fish, most. Yes. As long as I remember that, I should actually. I'll make it right now. Maybe I'll make it grams. Because a 420-pound fish. Okay. Okay. I think those are the two, definitely the giant fish. Maybe it's gonna be like, okay, wait, like, now this is like one of those research, like, average, like, grams to pounds. Okay, so that's like a fair size fish. It's like almost a pound. I used to go fishing a lot as a kid, and I remember, like, I think the biggest rainbow trout I ever caught was like 1.5 pounds or something, which is like pretty big size fish, which is kind of what I think based on like the cutting board size. Like, these fish aren't like super big. So 800, yeah, 1.7 pounds. Yeah, okay. So these are like fairly realistic fish weights. They're on the small side for like an ocean fish, but or maybe, I don't know, maybe the 420.69 and the 800.85 grams, maybe these are like the fun ones, you know? Like, you're like, oh, like 666 grams, 8. So these are like the baby fish. So even if you like totally lose, at least you have like a fun trait. And then maybe there's like, maybe this one is what, like 1300. Yeah, funny numbers are their own reward. So if you get under... Oh, I shouldn't have closed that. Okay. So 1300... 2.6. Okay, so that's getting fairly big. 14-pound ocean fish. That's realistic. All right. So we could do a 6660 or 6669 gram, and then 7734 grams. What else? Why do I keep closing that window? Yeah, I thought I was minimizing it. I closed it. Anyway. All right. We got some good funny numbers, and then I'll just add in a bunch of random ones in between. Maybe those will be special bounties. If you get funny numbers, you get like a special bonus one. Okay. What was I doing? Wait. Oh yeah, I kind of like, what would be the most basic ass? I kind of want to find like the most boring fish possible. Yeah, it'd be like maybe a rainbow trout with the basic pectoral. And so like it just has normal fins, which is possible to get. Should I make the normal fins more or less rare? Probably less rare, right? Jesus Christ. It's like, what, every 15 minutes or something? What the fuck? Dog driving a Subaru, Waymo, almost running over a dude crossing the street, Butterfinger, Troll Gummies, IHOP. That's crazy what kind of ads you get. That's wild. Sorry. You can, if there's a way to skip them, you can skip them too. Don't. So this is the most basic fish you could probably get. This is like the most boring one possible. Yeah, I was just trying to go through to actually find the most boring fish. I think this would still be like a cool thing to have, though. He's still like a pretty... Yeah, he's a wild fish. So I was saying, do you think like these basic traits should be common, or should they be I'd scream and throw it back before it started talking to me. That's hilarious. He's like, hello. Okay, so should these traits be common, or should they be uncommon? Like, is it like you get a bunch of normal-esque fish, but then... Or is it just everything? Should I just do everything equal weighting? Which I kind of am interested. I kind of want to do, but I want to do equal weighting for like the color of the fish, like these base colors for sure. Because I think these are all fun. It's fun to get like different color fish, you know. That one's cool. I like that one. That one might be... Maybe this one's like the realistic one. It's this muddy lake. Yeah. That's true. Maybe... I wonder if maybe you'll usually get a more realistic fish. The weird fish are slightly less common. Yeah, they're like... Yeah. Well... I think part of it too is I think people can go crazy on like on the discrepancies, right? Because it's sort of hard because you have traits that are like, I think people will tend to put 10 for a super rare, and that means it's 10 times as rare as any of the ones. So if you have like 10 traits, 9 of them are ones and 1 is a 10. I think the way the math works is that you have a 1 in 9 chance or a 1 in 10 chance to get any of the common ones, and then you would have a 1 in 100 chance of getting the super rare ones. Because I mean, in the example, right? Like you've seen the doc that was provided, and I think that's the thing, right? You're like, oh, like for every, like I think it's worded so it makes you assume that a 10 means like out of every 10 mints you'll get 1, but it also depends on how many total traits you have for that category. So then it becomes, if there's 10 traits and you have 9 ones and 1 10, then it becomes 1 in 100. Yeah, because the other ones are 1 in 10 and that one is 1 in 100. Or like 1 in 9 or something. 9.1 or something like that. Yeah. So I think most people, like if you want it to be rare but like you want it to show up, I think like 3 or 5 even, if you have a lot of traits, right? I think it makes yeah, because the wording makes you like makes me, I'll speak for myself, it made me think that a 10 is common and a 1 is rare, but it's actually 1 is common and 10 is like ultra rare. Yeah, if you keep it under 5, I think it's likely that it'll come up. I mean, Chibi Thulu hit 666 mints, and I was pretty sure that there was 1 or 2 traits that never showed up, I think. And I don't think I went above a 7 on mine. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, right? Because I mean, like I have a lot of traits in this collection. 30, 40, 51, 60, 70, 80, 90. I have 104 traits, not including the weights, right? Just including like the visual traits. I have 104 in this collection. So yeah, I mean, if you're not doing like gamification, weird degen shit like I am, like it kind of almost makes me feel now like you should just do like all equal traits, you know? Because what happens, I think, when you do uneven stuff, your collection starts to, especially like in the middle of a mint, like when you have a decent number of mints, but you're not like close to sellout or whatever, like when you're kind of in that middle part, things start looking the same and you don't get as much variation. So I don't know. I think maybe letting it do all equal might just like mix it up a little bit more, if that makes sense. Oh, a halo? A holy mackerel? Oh shit, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. That's actually really funny. We can add another head in. I'm just going to duplicate this basic head. And it's going to be called Holy Mackerel. So good. So good. I'll name it after you too, which is the least I can do. Willow trees, holy mackerel. I wish I came up with that. How did I miss that? Such a basic fucking pun that I should have got. I totally should have fucking got it, but I missed it. What a sucker. I wonder if we're just good. Yeah. I'm just gonna make it like like a Zeus fish. Okay. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Okay, so it'll have a halo. And then, okay, I want to do a double pun, and so I made the fish heads like they're on the basic fish body. So I have to like fake the fact that this part's like transparent and there's a hole there. It's a holy mackerel. So funny. Give the hole some thickness. Okay, that pink's too like saturated, so I'm just gonna mute that down real quick. And now it's a holy mackerel. I think I need to also make like ha ha. You need to like really know it's a shining halo, you know? This is so ridiculous. I love it. Thank you, Willow. So good. So good. We've got a holy freaking mackerel. What now? What now? All right. This cracks me up so much. So good. I think. Okay, now I want to go through. Oh wait, let me go back. I'm gonna turn on. I'm gonna save this as like basic fish. And then now I want to go through and I want to put on all of. What's going on? I kind of want to go on and try out like what would a full willow trait fish look like. got, and then we got to get your classic dorsal fin. Get your amethyst growth on it. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm just gonna give you the butt worms for the anal fin. Not that that's saying anything about you. It's just like I think it's funny. Do a rainbow fin there. I knew it because you would hate it. That is totally why I decided to give you the butt worms. I'll give you a little hand for the front. Oh wait, no, you said you like first reins. Okay. I'll give you reins thing. And then... what color base fish do you want for this sample? We have radioactive, we've got demon, rotting, which looks kind of cool, Arctic. This one's swampy, albino, oceanic, volcanic, rainbow sherbet, trans pride, venomous, and muddy lake. Well, also, if it matters, let's do your snowstorm. Swampy green. Yeah, swampy green's pretty good. The rainbow sherbet. Let's go with the swampy green. What's up, Cosmo the Hyena? Hello, hello. How's it going, Cosmo? How are you doing tonight? This is a weird fish. I like this one. It is a gorgeously weird fish. Thank you. So sample 3. I am doing well. I'm tired. Which I feel bad talking about how tired I am because, like, my wife is, like, has gotten so much infinitely less sleep than I have this past 3 weeks. Fish is such a clickbait. You're like, what the hell is going on with this fish? Yeah, it's a weird fish. I could really do a clickbait and I could just paint a whole nother fish that has nothing to do with this collection, but it is what it is. But yeah, I am pretty tired, to be honest. I like napped for like 6 minutes before stream and I was like, I can't take it. I gotta sleep. And then I almost didn't get up. Alright. This is actually my favorite head. This like weird creepy demon demonic squid. Oh no. I like this. Okay, well actually what should I paint? Cuz I feel like I've gotten to a point that like I think we're good with this with the collection. I'll keep the worms. I like the worms. We'll do that corrupted blood one. Maybe we'll do the tumor there. No, let's do the hand. Let's do the weird baby hand. Oh, you got an Acura ad? Weird. Oh wait, we did corrupted blood. Pectoral. Let's do... Oh, this is my favorite. Where is it? No. I get lost in where we are. Pectoral fin. Oh, pelvic fin? Is that what it is? It's the pelvic fin. Sorry. I like this, like, gross viscera one. It's like the fish has been cut open. And then, yeah. Base fish. Let's go. Rick's favorite color. And then for a background, let's go with a nice sunset. Or I don't know. Maybe the unicorn. Nah, I'll keep it thematic. I like the unicorn, but this one's definitely more like, definitely Demon Master vibes. Okay. Alright. Okay, I gotta show off this unicorn one. So let me just do one more sample. I'll put one more sample together. I feel more and more these days I have to like do stuff that's like very specifically letting people know what my political stances are. Let's see. Volcanic. Icy tail. Do the big weird mushroom. And then I forgot I have like the regular skeleton and then like the haunted one. The fish is still alive now. Creepy. This is a fun one. What is that? All right. We've got 30 minutes left. Let's paint something weird. All right. What's a weird thing? Name something weird, Willow. I'm going to paint just like a one-off little like... It's going to be a creature of some sort. Weird creature thing. What should I do? Eight-toed naked mole sloth. Okay, I don't even know what a mole sloth looks like, but I feel like it's a big hulking creature. A mole rat is a mole with just skin. Okay. But this is a mole sloth. Okay. Okay, eight toes is actually really hard. Okay, you know what? These are 6-fingered, but then there's like 8 little baby toes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jesus Christ. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so, like Costa Rica volunteering. That's cool. That's super cool. I'm not sure if I would like recommend, like I would not if I would recommend, if I would personally want to do it, but that's cool. I'm into it. I'm glad. I'm wishing it for you. I'm wishing it for you. Just have like wrinkles everywhere, right? Because yeah, my friend has uh, a Sphinx cat, and I was just like, wow, they're just like wrinkly everywhere. Which makes sense. I guess that's what like most animal skin is like, but you know, you don't quite see it because of all the fur. Okay. So the goal, if it isn't clear, is to finish this in 25 more minutes. We've now moved on to speed paint mode. Yeah, I think. Oh, and so my friend's cat's name is Mew, which makes sense, right? He met one in MacArthur Park slinging coconut juice. Do you still do that any at all, Willow, with the Vita Coco people? Oh, okay. Makes sense. Oh, okay. Okay. Granola is like... I felt like that might be like a hard sell. Is it just me? Maybe not in Whole Foods though. I mean, I believe it. It was more about like just feeling like mask. Click mask. I feel like it's one of those things where it's just like you sold 49 bags in a weekend. Fuck. I just felt like when people ask me if they're like, oh, do you want like a sampler of something? Granola is one of those things that I'm just like, I'm not a big fan of sampling because I feel like it's gonna get stuck in my teeth. But again, maybe it's just me. The craft soda was the least successful. Interesting. Too much sugar for the LA market, too little carbonation. That's fair. Okay, wait though. Did people still take the samples, or they're like, oh no, thank you? Because that's what I meant more of just like, would you? How easy is it to get people to take a sample? Okay. Because I feel like I was more talking about granola is in that like I imagine just that like it's harder to get people to try the granola. But I imagine if they like it, it's like they'd buy it. While the soda makes sense that like it's easier to get people to take it, but then more difficult to get people to like buy it, you know. Damn. That's legit. I stand corrected. Must like it's easy as hell to give out granola at Whole Foods. Okay, fair enough. That's pretty wild, though. Pour cans of soda down the drain. Oh, poor soda people. All good. 20 minutes to bake. Is there some creepy ass? What song is this? Kill them all. That's why there's like creepy shit about killing people while they sleep. Cool. is it only picking that color? Weird. That was like super quick, Willow. Oh, what? Oh, weird. That's super quick peeing time. Weird. Okay. Sorry, my Photoshop's doing like a weird thing about like it when I'm telling it to pick a color, it like picks the color for the background as opposed to the foreground, which is just a weird. I don't know what's going on. Realize I'm painting way too slow. I gotta like, if I want to finish this in 7 minutes, I gotta move faster. Then let's see. I want to have somewhat of an accent color, like have lighting coming from the backside. So maybe we'll just go with like a lime green. Or no, I think it's too contrast. We'll go this pretty little teal. Honda and Subaru? Wow. Need to just push this darker. Get back some of all that, those wrinkle details that I had. Get the rolls of its stomach kind of hanging over. annoying. That is the worst, is when like your shortcuts get messed up and then they don't do what you want them to do. Ah, God. No, I don't know. It just like just happened with this painting. Like it's super strange. All right. So I can't go too much brighter on these teeth, so the solution is to darken the teeth and then go back in with this brighter color to like pull out the highlights a little bit more. And that's especially because I have just like this white background. Yeah, so sometimes like you're painting and you're like, oh, I can't go any darker, so you just have to make everything else lighter. Or you're like, oh, I can't go any lighter, so you have to make everything else darker to make the the light part makes sense. Yeah, maybe I can eventually paint the right color. A Volsla. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, why would they be dark, right? Does it eat plants or does it eat meat? I mean, I don't know. My cat's teeth are pretty light, even though all they eat is just meat. This is like a cast shadow because of the arm, is what this is supposed to be. Probably carcasses. That's fair. All right. Shit. Okay. Six fingers. Makes sense. Right. I'm just trying to get the color, the shadow color, and then we'll have this light color, and we'll lack transparent pixels and just paint what was going to be hit by the light. Just trying to make some indication that like these toes actually go into something. Like there's some sort of a like, or not the toe, but the claw, you know. Not that there was anything like inherently dire with going a minute over, but I'd like to try to finish this the amount of time I said I would take. Okay, I think maybe yellow. God damn it. Just pick the right color, please. No cars. Yeah, I was just like, oh, yeah, we're almost there. And then the ad break came in. Fucking ad breaks. No cars, just Butterfinger. That's what I assume. Home buying app? Oh. Like some like realtor type thing where it's like buy a home on our app. Because, you know, all of the people watching Twitch with millions of dollars to buy a home in California. Oh my god. Okay, I think. Part of it, I think, is because I haven't saved this file yet. Eight-toed naked sloth rat. Sweet. I love how you're like, what? What are you doing? I'm like, exactly. Oh, it's also because I have Monster Sketch open, which is, I'm sure, a giant Photoshop file. Okay. We're almost done. Despite the fact that it keeps color picking to the wrong fucking goddamn thing, but that's fine. And we'll just push some of these shadows a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. It could have, but it didn't. It didn't. Because, you know why it didn't? Because I'm lucky. No, I was pretty confident it would be fine, but I'm sorry if I worried anyone. If I worried you. All praise the holy mackerel, indeed. The holy mackerel knows what the hell is up, y'all. Oh, come on. Don't yell at me for pressing the button twice when you're doing the wrong thing anyway. God. Oh, this is so frustrating. Ah! Stop. Stop. Oh, okay. I just have to believe in. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. This is why we're friends. This is why we're friends, Willow. You just gotta believe in it. Believe in it. So good. I realize it, oh, God. This arm should be like super covered in the golden glow of the light. All right, and then underneath it all, we can make make a shadow. God damn it. Then we can just Gaussian blur that real quick. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Just to anchor this buddy in space. Space-time. I should probably actually move it forward here. Yeah. Alrighty. We've got a got our naked eight-toed naked sloth rat. Yay. There you go. Cool. I guess it took us a little, 40 minutes instead of 30, but we've got it. Oh, cool. Thanks. The main thing is silhouette and value. In these, I mean, like, that's kind of all paintings, but, like, especially in quick paintings, it's just, like, focusing on value real quick. Getting the value out, and then you can do, like, whatever you want, which is cool. Anyway. Alrighty. Well, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate all of your input and hanging out. Yay! Boring Shopify listings at work. Sorry, it's a boring job, but yay, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe there's nothing to yay about, but anyway. Cool. Have a great one. Good night. And I will see you later. Yeah. Paid work. It's paid work. Okay, see you in the court. Good night. Peace out. GG. GN. Okay. Yeah. That's a fun little guy.